In the previous video, we looked at how you get the 5 files that you need to complete your coursework. Well, the first 5 anyway. It'll become lots more later. These 5 files start with index.html. That's going to be the home page. You then need a unit page. So in my case it was unit 28-webdes.html. And then for each criterion you would need a web page. So that would be 28-webdes-p1.html, and later on there'll be p2 and so on. You also need the CSS file, so myscheme.css, and you need a photo of yourself. These 5 files together will help you create a website looking like this. The next thing we need to do is to start using Kodi. We have to upload those files. So log into Kodi, go to your website and make sure that it looks something like this. You should have a folder called Images. If you haven't, go to the little wheel at the side of Public HTML, click on Folder, and when it asks you for the name of the folder, type in Images, all lowercase. Now what we really want to do is to start uploading files. So we'll go to the circle next to Public HTML, click on Upload, and it asks for us to choose a file, index, and upload from computer. It says it's done. Wait a moment, and there's index.html. Now we need to do that for each of the other 5 files. The other 4 files, sorry, we've now got one. But one of those will go into Images. So upload, choose file. I want webdes21. Upload from computer, done. And now the next one, upload, choose file, unit 28 webdes, upload from computer. Those are the HTML files. We needed those. We also need the CSS file, so we're going to upload that, choose. Now the CSS file, myscheme.css, is used to make sure that the layout of the pages is all consistent. And if we decide to change colours, we change the colour in the CSS file and it changes for all the web pages, not just one. Finally, I need to upload my photo. So there I go to the Images folder and the little wheel at the side of that, upload, choose file, my photo, and upload from computer. We now have all the files, but, and there is always a but, this isn't going to work. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to copy the web address and open a new window. Type in, paste the web address in there, and go, and oh, it looks as if it's worked. Oh goody. And if we click on white text, yep, it's all fine. Unfortunately it's not. Let me show you the problem. Let's go to the web design page and oh, that seems to work. Well, that's good. That's because it's all going to the wrong site. It's all going to the Oval website, not yours. It looked as if it was working, but actually it isn't. So, how do we go about changing things? The problem is that we need to change the address that is being used. Here we've got the address of our site. So again I'm going to copy that, Control C, and I'm going to open up index.html. So now we've got index.html open, we need to change the address of each of the sites. Well, fortunately, since it's all color coded, this is fairly easy to do. You see, the only place where the addresses are actually used is down at the bottom in the jQuery. So here I'm going to replace the oval.com coursework with my site address, and likewise here for the webdes. So now if I save this file, it will open up the one that's in my site. Now I need to do that for each of the other two files. So let's go to the unit file, click on the text, not in the blank space, go right down to the bottom, and there I'm going to replace the oval address with our address. Leave the slash before the page name. As you can see, this doesn't take very long. It's just fiddly. You've got to do it. Save that, and unit 28, yep, and the criterion page now. Go to the bottom and change each of those. We now have a website that will work. This website will now go to the right pages for us. Let me show you that by changing something on the web design page. So on the unit page at the top, I'm not actually called Algernon Ailment, I'm actually Andy Wicks. So let's change the name. That's the title that appears in the title bar, and I'll do the same on this page here, where it's changing the name of the student who's doing the website production unit. I'm going to save that. I'm also going to change it on index.html, so I'm going to change that title to Andy Wicks, and here the coursework for, well, it's not Algernon Ailment, it's Andy Wicks. Save that, and also for the coursework. Now this only takes a minute or so, but having done it once, since we're going to copy these files later on, it will be correct for all of them. So make your changes first, then worry about adding all the other pages. You'll find that a lot easier. So if I save that, right, now let's open up a new window. Go to my website. It says Coursework, Andy Wicks. If I click on Web Design, it comes up Web Design for Andy Wicks. And if I click on P1, gosh, it's even got my name there. So you can now go through and change those parts of the page that you want to. Make sure that you change the units and the criteria and that, but get it right for one unit and one unit only to start with. We'll have a look at how you deal with other units. Yes, you can put the names of the units up here, but wait until we get to the next videos where you'll see how all the rest of it works. In the next video, we're going to look at how you change the colors.